to go down in medical history. Okay. Brearey. Query on Brearey. I was tossing and turning last night because something's been bugging me. So, quite very early on, 22nd of June 2015, there'd been this is the third death, and quite rightly Brearey's looking into, he's planning to take a look into any possible links, including the room one that they were in, whether or not the micro biology results had anything positive, and it's just this last one that was bugging me about. There does not seem to be any staff, medical or nursing members, present at all 3 episodes, other than the one nurse, blah blah blah. But to me, it seems like it sort of jumped the gun a bit there, because why would you want to know if someone was on, if this one person was on shift for all 3? I mean, what you want to know is if there was some sort of if maybe first if they had identified a problem with the competencies, where a post-mortem had revealed on a couple of them that so and so, putting in the umbilical catheter or whatever it's called wasn't done correctly or something like that, and there was a training issue. If that was identified, then you might want to go and check to see what members of staff need training, and then or see if it was just one particular member of staff. But to straight away want to know if there was a member of staff present for all 3 already, without actually identifying what the problem with the baby was, or babies were. Does that not seem? I mean, to me, it just feels like sort of jumping the gun a bit. Like you've skipped over you've gone from A to D. I mean, you might want to. If someone needs retraining, you want to know what they need retraining in, and then see who needs the retraining. But they've just gone straight to who was there. Like, it just bugged me. It seemed a little bit weird. And then, okay, here's the thematic review, and that he's created. Got all the post-mortem results there, and actions that they're going to take. All seems fairly good advice. Like, okay, something to do with ranitidine. I saw Nim was emailing him about that making possibly a he emailed him an interesting article, ranitidine. Okay, so he goes through all of this stuff, and then at the end, delayed cord clamping, ranitidine, UVCs in preterm babies, some training or something, timing of the arrests, and then at the end, he's like, again, right at the end here, identify any medical or nursing staff association with these cases. It just seems like, again, I mean, if you haven't identified any possible training issues first, it seems like a little bit of finger pointing. But okay, maybe he's maybe there are some training issues. He did say something needed some training. But yeah, I mean, identify any medical or nursing staff association with these cases. And then, interestingly, here's the appendix. Here's an appendix he's added, and he's put on the staff allocated, and for some reason he's put the staff on, staff allocated to the babies. For some reason he's put staff on duty, and I know for a fact that with Child A, this was the one, because I was looking into where they were having this is when they were putting the long line in. I know for a fact with Child A, Dr. Harkner, or was it Harkner was present. And I thought, oh, hang on a second, he's not listed there. And I'm looking down the list. There's no doctors present at all. And so he's left the doctors out. And I'm thinking, well, hang on. Who makes the decisions with the babies? It's not the nurse. I mean, the nurses are just the nurses. No disrespect. The doctors are the ones doing all the procedures and making all the decisions. So, if anything, only the doctors should be present on this. And I mean, let's think back to when there was the legal issue with Child A, and the coroner requested all the junior doctor reports, and the coroner didn't even mention he didn't care about the nurses, and yet the people he's jumped straight to nurses and left out the doctors. Extraordinary. And what else have I got? So a bit later on, so at some point Brearey had emailed a list of deaths or something to, who'd he email it to? I don't know, Debbie Peacock, and a couple of people. And I've seen Arian Powers said, by the way, I've amended the last list to ensure that we have included all of the babies that have died on the unit within this time frame. So I'm thinking, just asking the question, what babies had Brearey left off? Possibly the ones that Lucy wasn't on shift for, maybe. I don't know. I haven't been able to find these two lists. Pure speculation. Just throwing it out there. And then again, he's some more creepy action from Brearey. Hi Arian, I think we still need to talk about Lucy. Maybe when you're back and free, the three of us can meet to talk about it in secret, Steve. But interesting, what I was saying about the doctors, at least it weren't me who thought that. Hi Alison, I was wondering what your thoughts are after going through the thematic review. I noticed that the thematic review did not include the medical team that were involved. Well, not just me then. And here he is, 4th of May, emailing Alison. There is a nurse on the unit who has been present for quite a few of the deaths and other arrests, so he's added some more. So it's all Brearey who's done this. And look at this. Come 28th of June, even though we've got post-mortems and we know how sick these babies were, Brearey's emailed Karen. I don't know if this is a royal we, have significant concerns about the increased mortality on the NNU. The sudden deterioration of apparently well babies with no cause identified and the presence of one member of nursing staff at these episodes. What a liar. He knows they weren't apparently well babies. Okay. He knows that they were sick. What else have I got? Oh, okay. An email from Sue to the CDOP team. They're highlighting someone had obviously sent them something about unexpected deaths, but we were a little uncertain from the information we received from staff we spoke to how the definition of unexpected death is applied. You and me both, Sue. You and me both. And then December. Oh no, sorry, 12th. Is that? I don't know if that's the first of the. Is that an American? Yeah, first. No, that would be first of the 12th. Okay, yeah, December. This gentleman Nim, who obviously sort of works in the background. To Ian, thanks for your emails. Blah blah. By the way, unexpected collapses without a clear cause is well recognised in neonatal units. Well, someone better tell society this. I mean, is that the case in 2016? Because that seems like new information to me. I mean, no one in the court seemed to know that. I just thought I'd share that. I noticed also some good news coming up. On Tuesday, new medical evidence next week. They're having a new news conference, and 16. Will it let me continue reading? Oh yes. I did read on another article. It basically said something's been agreed between over a dozen professional neonatologists. So that'll be interesting next Tuesday. But I have noticed that the scurrying rats are doing everything they can to, it's a last minute desperation. Here it is again, Liz Hull, the merry-go-round of mediocrity and cover-up which allowed NHS fat cats to evade responsibility for Lucy Letby's evil crimes. Yeah, and here she goes, straight from the get-go. Each barely bigger than a shoebox. The 29 black coffins, every one decorated with a white cross. It was back in 1998, and these tiny coffins. Oh, who is she trying to kid? It's just desperation. Last minute desperation. I mean, crime scene to courtroom putting out more and more stuff from the trial. Spoiler alert, I've listened to this. There's still no evidence. I still haven't heard any evidence, but I'm glad to see Back to the Science has found some vital information in there that I must have missed. That is all.